It is Thursday, September 26th. I'm Sam Seder.
And I'm Lucie Steiner. Which one of these stories will you be talking about today?
The Washington Post reports that acting director of national intelligence threatened to resign if he couldn't speak freely before Congress on the whistleblower complaint. Meanwhile, a new report claims the whole Ukraine scheme began as an effort to pardon former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort. And lastly, Trump's pick to lead the Fish and Wildlife Service is linked to Monsanto and anti-animal protection groups.
You're listening to Majority.fm's AM Quickie, and these are the stories you need to know.
The Washington Post reports that acting director of national intelligence Joseph Maguire threatened to resign his post if the White House wouldn't allow him to share information concerning the whistleblower complaint about President Trump with Congress. The report also says Maguire has been expressing his displeasure to the White House that he's been put in the position of having to deny Congress material. Despite the protests, the Post reports it's not clear whether Maguire successfully forced the White House to acquiesce and allow him to testify without constraint. Maguire is set to testify today as questions about the complaint related to Trump's communications with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky continue to grow. A new report from the New York Review claims Trump's efforts to pressure the government of Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden and his son had its origins in an earlier attempt to find information that might help pardon former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort. Previously undisclosed records obtained by the Review indicate that lawyers representing Trump and Manafort, including Trump's personal attorney Rudy Giuliani, had at least 9 conversations relating to this effort. Manafort reportedly urged the White House to press Ukrainian officials to investigate and discredit individuals who had published damning information about his political consulting work in Ukraine.
Majority.fm's AM Quickie is fueled by justcoffee.coop. Just Coffee is a worker-owned coffee roaster based in Madison, Wisconsin that has sponsored the Majority Report for nearly a decade. Check out their collection of fair trade roasts, including our own Majority Report blend. And regardless of what you order, receive 10% off your order when you use the code MAJORITY at checkout. And all shipping is free. That's coupon code MAJORITY at justcoffee.coop.
The Guardian reports that Ariella Skipwith, Donald Trump's pick to lead the Fish and Wildlife Service, has been linked to groups that oppose protections for the very endangered animals she will be overseeing. I didn't even realize there were groups that were opposed to protecting animals. Skipwith previously worked at the agrochemical giant Monsanto, a major producer of herbicide linked to negative effects on wildlife, and has ties to the lobbying powerhouse Westlands Water District. Westlands regularly argues against Endangered Species Act regulations and has spent a small fortune attempting to influence House and Senate environmental policy. The report found that Skipwith's fiancé lobbied for Westlands from 2005 to 2010, and David Bernhardt, Trump's interior secretary who would be Skipwith's boss if she's confirmed, has also lobbied for the group. A Senate committee approved Skipwith's nomination Wednesday in a vote of 11 to 10. And now for some quicker quickies.
Quicker Quickie.
An advisor to Ukraine President Zelensky told ABC News that Trump's desire for the two leaders to discuss a possible investigation into Joe Biden was a precondition for their July 25th phone call. Said the advisor, it was clear that Trump will only have communications if they will discuss the Biden case. Newsweek is reporting that several prominent progressive groups are calling on House Democratic leadership to cancel a planned congressional hiatus for the first 2 weeks of October in order to help fast-track House Democrats' impeachment inquiry. A review of ad data by sludge.com finds that Facebook has accepted millions of dollars in advertising fees from hate groups and hate figures despite its anti-hate speech policy. And BuzzFeed News reports that Trump's own lawyers suggested Democrats would have a stronger case to get his records if they were pursuing impeachment. I'm glad someone told Nancy Pelosi.
Quicker Quickie.
That's it, folks. Thanks for listening to Majority.fm's AM Quickie. Lucie?
Thank you, Sam. Don't forget to check out the Majority Report today at noon, wherever your podcasts are found.